Hello, Miss G's class. I wanted to send you another video today of me reading you a book. I'm running out of books. It was gonna be a surprise, but Noelle wanted to say hi. So this is Miss G's puppy, Noelle. Say hi, Noelle. Say hi, prickly pears. Yes, this is my puppy. She's a good girl. You can always send me pictures and videos of you and your puppy or you and your animal. And if you don't have an animal, then maybe you can send me a picture of your favorite stuffed animal, because I want to see who you're cuddling these days, okay? So this is Noelle. She'll be hanging out with us probably for a little while. But Miss G's running out of books. I have one more book, and I do have some Dr. Seuss books that I can read to you. They're not letting me into the school just yet to get things, but once I'll be able to go in there, I will get some more books and I'll be able to read some more, okay? But for now, I do have I have another big book, and it's called Olivia Gives a Hoot. Okay, Olivia Gives a Hoot. So let's see what this book is all about. Noelle's just gonna keep peeking. You gonna say hi again? Say hi, Miss G's prickly pears. Say hi. Say hi. There's my puppy. All right. Olivia Gives a Hoot. It was fall, and that meant it was time for fall sports, fall decorations, the fall fair, and the school's fall concert. This concert was held every year on an evening in October, and it was an unforgettable event. Lights were strung in the trees, leading the way to a clearing in the woods or an open spot by the river. There, by starlight and glowing candlelight, the animals sang and played their music. The audience sat on logs or spread blankets on the carpet of fallen, drifted leaves. The students had been preparing for the concert ever since the beginning of school. Mr. Redwing, the music teacher, had chosen some of them to sing in the choir. He had assigned instruments to the others. Rodney Raccoon got to beat a drum this year. He was enjoying practicing at home. His friend Olivia Owl was supposed to play a triangle. "We could practice together," Rodney suggested. "I don't feel like it," Olivia said restlessly. She ruffled her feathers and sighed. "What's wrong?" Rodney asked. "You don't seem very excited about the concert." "It's hard to get excited about playing a triangle for the third year in a row," Olivia said moodily. "Who even notices a triangle? It's not important at all. You can hardly hear it." "Were you hoping for a different instrument?" "Not exactly. What I was hoping for was—" "Oh, never mind. Tell me. I won't laugh." "I was hoping I could sing." Ronnie couldn't seem to think of anything to say. I know. Everyone says that owls can't sing," Olivia said with another sigh. "Our voices are too loud and we don't exactly chirp or twitter. But I like my owl voice and I want to use it. Why doesn't Mr. Redwing ever give us owls a chance?" The whole school choir was made up of the singing birds and a few trilling chipmunks. Everyone else played instruments. "Well, I never exactly thought of owls singing either," Rodney said. "Say, Olivia, can I hear you sing?" Olivia took a deep breath and opened her beak. "Hoo, hoot," she began. Ronnie took a step backward and gingerly held his paws over his ears. "Maybe not quite so loud," he suggested. "I'm not a sparrow," Olivia reminded him. "That's my voice." "I know," said Rodney, "but you can't drown out the whole choir. Can't you try chirping or something?" Olivia frowned in concentration and let out a few raspy chirps. "Or maybe whistling?" Olivia gave a shrill, piercing whistle. A little too loud again, right? How about cooing like a dove? Rodney suggested. Coo, coo, hoo, oot, Olivia tried again. Oh, it's no use, Rodney. Owls hoot, and we do it loudly. It's the only way we can sing. My voice has to be good for something, Olivia continued. Anyway, my owl voice is the only voice I've got, and I'm tired of not being able to use it. Why, don't you go talk to Mr. Redwing, Rodney suggested. Maybe he'll have some ideas, or maybe he'll teach you to sing and let you join the choir. But what if he just frowns and says, and tells me that owls don't really have singing voices? He won't do that if he can tell you're serious. Mr. Redwing was in the music room, lovingly polishing a trumpet. Olivia hesitantly knocked on the open door. Behind her, Rodney whispered, You can do it! Mr. Redwing, I was wondering about the concert, Olivia began nervously. Are you having trouble with your triangle? The teacher inquired kindly. Would you like to try playing a shaker instead? Actually, Olivia answered timidly, I was wondering if I could sing or something. Mr. Redwing frowned and murmured. At last he said. Well, owls don't exactly have singing voices, you know. In fact, I've never heard of an owl wanting to sing before. My voice must be good for something, Olivia persisted. I'm sure you have a fine, strong voice, young owl, the music teacher said. It's just not the type of voice we need in the choir. But if you change your mind about trying out a shaker, let me know. Olivia nodded miserably, then ducked her head and hurried from the room. Rodney was waiting for her out in the hallway. He had heard the whole conversation. See? Everyone thinks owls' voices are good for nothing, Olivia exclaimed. Rodney, do you think my voice is really that bad? Rodney hesitated. Olivia, he finally said, you have a beautiful owl voice. If you sang like a sparrow or cheeped like a chickadee, you just wouldn't be you. But what should I do about the concert? I have an idea. Next practice, when the choir starts singing, sing along. If it sounds good, Mr. Redwing can't help but notice, and then he'll want you in the choir. The next practice was the very next day. Olivia waited nervously. She looked over her shoulder at Rodney, who stood in the back with his drum. He gave her an encouraging smile. Let's start, everyone, Mr. Redwing called. He gave the signal, and the choir burst into song. Hoo, hoot, Olivia joined in. Mr. Redwing dropped his baton, and all eyes turned toward Olivia. Young owl, the music teacher said, I'm sorry, but you're not in the choir. Please just play your triangle. But I don't want to play my triangle, said Olivia desperately. I want to do something more important. I want everyone to hear me. What's your name? Asked Mr. Redwing. Olivia. Well, Olivia, you're a very determined owl, and that's a good thing. But you need to realize that we all have different talents and different jobs to do. I'm sure your owl voice is just right for many important things, but not for singing, Olivia finished sadly. The music teacher smiled. Playing a triangle is important too, you know, he told her gently. We need everyone to do his or her part for the concert to be a success. All right, I'll just play my triangle, Olivia said reluctantly. But she couldn't help thinking that singing in the concert would have been much more important, and that she wasn't sure she liked having a loud owl voice after all. Hope you like it so far. Everyone was hoping for a clear evening for the concert, but when the day came, it dawned gray and drizzly. If it doesn't stop raining, we'll have to postpone the concert, Mr. Redwing told the students. It will be almost dark by the time everyone comes, and they'll need the lights along the path to guide them. If it rains, the lights in the tree won't stay lit." By afternoon, the rain had stopped. "I think we'll go ahead with the concert," Mr. Redwing decided. "We can drape a canopy over the clearing just in case. Let's hope the rain doesn't start again before the concert." At twilight, however, the drizzle began again. Olivia and her parents flew softly through the forest looking for the lights that were supposed to guide them to the concert. They peered through the dusk, but no lights were to be seen. "I think the rain must have put them out," Olivia finally said. Just then, she spotted Mr. Redwing on the path beneath. She swooped down to join him. "The rain put out the lights," the teacher told her glumly. "Everything is set up for the concert, but no one can find their way to the clearing. We'll have to postpone the concert after all." "Where is the clearing?" asked Olivia. She had an idea. "Down this path, then to the left and over a hill." "Where are you going?" "To the clearing. I'll call everyone." From all the corners of the forest, the animals heard the sound. One by one and in groups, they followed the guiding call. "It's Olivia," she said. "Hoo, hoo." She got everybody's attention, so she got all the animals to come. Young creatures hurried into the clearing, clutching their instruments. The singing birds hopped in, shaking a few raindrops off their feathers. Olivia kept hooting until everyone was settled. "Olivia, you have a wonderful voice," Mr. Redwing said, "even if it's not exactly a singing voice." "If you hadn't been able to call everyone, there wouldn't even be a concert tonight," he continued. "I say that's just as important as singing." Olivia smiled proudly. Suddenly, it didn't seem so bad to have a loud, hooting owl voice after all. That was it. So, when you read that story, you think about all of the different things that we do in life to make things work, right? And everybody can't have one job, because if we all have the same job, then we can't make things work, right? So like in our classroom, Mrs. G has a door holder, the caboose, the line leader, the paper passer. If everybody was just a paper passer, who would be the door holder? Who would be the line leader? Who would be the pencil manager? So every job is important, okay? It doesn't matter what job you have. Every job is important. Every job that you do is so important. And everybody has an important job in life, okay? And special talent. So maybe you can sing good, but maybe somebody else can't. But maybe that somebody else can run really, really fast, okay, as a fast runner. So just think about that. Your job is important. You have special talents like everybody else. And that's about it. That's just my daily video of me sending you a story. Keep the pictures coming. Keep the videos coming. I emailed your mom and dad to let them know that they can call me. And if they have an iPhone, we can FaceTime so we can see each other. So if you want to do that, just let mom and dad know, or whoever you're spending time with, to let Miss G know, and then we will schedule a time where you can talk to me. Okay? All right, that's it for now. I miss you, as always, and I can't wait to see you.